Hello friends, how are you? This is Dr. Srinagi, Ayurveda medicine doctor and also Isha Hatha yoga teacher. As we know, Diwali is coming, just a week left for Diwali. And in the beginning, especially in India, whichever part of the world they are, and if they are celebrating Diwali, then they don't forget to eat sweets. They eat a lot of sweets in Diwali because Diwali designates celebration, joy, happiness. But when we are very happy, we eat a lot of sweets. Many times these things happen, like after eating those sweets, we feel indigestion, we feel bloating, our diabetes level, if somebody has, it goes up high, and sometimes loose motions happen, sometimes abdominal discomfort happens, sleep disturbances happen. So let's use Ayurveda principles and herbs to balance the effect of sweets. So the first and foremost thing when it comes to sweets, that is, eat in moderation. And what is the right time of eating sweets? That is either at 12 o'clock, like 11 to 12, when your digestive fire is at the peak. 12 to 4, that is the window when your digestive fire is quite high. That time you can eat as many sweets as you want, but keep the quantity of sweets in moderation if possible. Even if it is not possible, there are Ayurveda herbs which will help you to balance the effect of sweets. In addition to that, certain things, as I mentioned in many of the things, like keep in mind that try to have one kind of sweets. Like in Diwali, in shops, if you go there, multiple variety of sweets are there. So don't try to do this, that take all the sweets, try all the sweets and eat all the sweets. Try to stick to one kind of sweet, and this kind of sweet, if you will eat, it will not confuse your stomach too much. So that's why it will get easily digested. In addition to that, as you know, rather than choosing for processed sweets, try to have homemade sweets. More sweets will be more good if the ingredients will be homemade. What is the benefit of homemade sweets is you can choose ingredients. You can choose the ingredients of your choice. You can use the oil of your choice, and you can use the sugar of your choice. Natural sugar, even brownish sugar, which is unprocessed sugar, that is still not so bad for your health. Because as you know, Ayurveda recommend madhur rasam, that is sweets, madhur, sweets. Because in Ayurveda it has been said that sweet taste, that is called madhur rasa, is very nourishing for your tissues. It is very, very beneficial for your psychological problems, that it makes you very happy. So sweet is very, very beneficial to elevate your mood. If you have some kind of mild depression or some kind of upset mood, sweet is something that can elevate your mood. So Ayurveda is not against sweets, but you should take it in moderate quantities. At night, after 9 o'clock, try to avoid eating sweets, because as you know, at night our digestive fire goes very, very low, and very late at night eating sweets is not being recommended. Once in a while, if your homemade sweet is getting ready in the evening only, then even you can eat. Homemade is not so bad. But still, the principle lies that your digestive fire is more during the afternoon and in the evening rather than at night. Anyway, as you know, at night in Ayurveda it's been recommended you should not eat anything after sunset. That principle is still valid over here too. So during the Diwali day, you can have all the sweets. And for some reasons, if you have to eat sweets at night, then you can take some Ayurveda decoctions or Ayurveda herbal teas that are very beneficial to digest these sweets. And these herbal teas are from your kitchen ingredients. Or any occasion, if it happens to you, you happen to eat a lot of sweets, chose for homemade sweets, but if something happened that you have eaten a lot of sweets, you go for cumin decoction. So what you need to do, 1 spoon of cumin you take, and 1.5 glass of water you take, and just keep boiling cumin in it, and you will see after some time, after 15 minutes, the color of water will change and quantity of water will remain 3/4. So this cumin water you can drink to balance the effect of excess sweets. Another common things that we all know, like you try to have more sweets which contain jaggery, natural sugar, unprocessed sugar, honey. Honey should not be heated. It should be very with some nuts, seeds, these kind of sweets if you are very health conscious. But if you are little less health conscious and you are very fond of eating sweets, so the best way to eat sweets is use cumin water, use fennel decoction, cumin decoction as I mentioned. Fennel decoction also is in the same way. You take 1 spoon of fennel seeds and boil them in 1.5 cup of water. And once the cup of water after boiling for about 10 to 15 minutes, it will remain 3/4. So this water, this is known as herbal decoction of fennel. This you can drink after having sweets or during the whole day, because if you are eating sweets every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes, every half an hour, then you keep this formula with you, and in a day you can take 3 to 4 times this kind of decoction. It will help you to balance the effect of sweet, but still you need to keep mindful eating of sweets. That includes, try to take those sweets which are more of homemade, which contain home ingredients, natural ingredients, unprocessed sugar. That is a first top priority. If you know someone who is making these kind of sweets, you can tie up with them and take those sweets. Try to avoid all these processed sweets, colored sweets, sweets which are very old, because they are not adulterated sweets, because they all are not good for your stomach. Now the thing is, as you are eating a lot of sweets during this day, and sweets means more of a kapha enhancing, it has a more of a earth and water element in it. It has cooling effect on your system. So keep your system warm with some herbal teas. It will balance your intake of sweets in a wonderful way. Don't take cold water after consuming sweets, because if you take cold water after consuming sweets, it can give you sore throat, throat infection, mucus, cough, enhance your bronchial problems, and all these kind of chest related issues it can create. And sore throat will be the first thing that happen if you drink cold water with any kind of ghee sweet or any kind of sweet. You always make sure that you take always lukewarm water, because after eating sweets you will feel a lot of thirst. So always make sure either you take herbal tea or some soup of vegetable or warm water. That is very important, just to keep your digestive fire on. Not warm doesn't mean like very hot, but it should not be cold. It should be little higher than lukewarm water. So it can be some decoction tea, decoction or herbal tea. That is more beneficial. Now, what kind of sweets we should take? Which flavor sweets Ayurveda recommend? That is, Ayurveda recommends cinnamon sweets, cardamom sweets, because these are the spices that balance the excess of kapha dosha. Fennel sweets or ginger sweets. All these are combination which can be used to balance the excess kapha dosh in your system. Now the question comes, what kind of food we should take during Diwali? Food is still your personal choice, because you are taking already a lot of sweets during this day, and if you have weak digestive fire or stomach issues, then prefer more of a boiled food that includes very light soups, vegetable soups, very light dinners, because already you are taking a lot of sweets. So you can balance it with more of a soup diet or vegetable soup or boiled vegetables, rather than going for a lot of fried things. You can also eat fruits during the Diwali, like before taking any kind of sweets. Like some people start these sweets very early in the morning, so it's better first you start your day with fruits and then you can take some sweet if you want to have your breakfast and then take some sweet. So these are the small things and small tips like herbal teas during the day. This will make your Diwali healthy and beautiful. So that's all for today's video. Wishing you a very happy Diwali. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're watching me for the first time, there is a bell icon, there is a subscription button. You can click the bell icon, hit the subscription button so that you stay in tune with our upcoming videos. Also, if you would like to support us, there is a join button near subscription button. You can click the join button and you can support us. Those of you who want Ayurveda consultation, please write to me on this given email ID and I will let you know how we can schedule it. If you have any questions, please write down those questions in the comment section. I will try to answer your questions in the best possible way. So with this note, I would like to say stay healthy, stay blessed, take care.